Welcome back, football fam. We back with another one. We got the Hall of Fame game review. I'm just gonna talk about it with you real quick about the Hall of Fame game. Some of the highlights, some of the standouts, and just some storylines moving forward with these two teams. On a scale of 1 to 10, probably one of the most entertaining preseason games I've ever seen.
Yep.
Dave Canellis and what's the guy on the Cardinals, the brother of
Mike.
LaFleur. What's the first name?
Mike.
Mike. They were in their bag last. They was in their bag the other night, so I gotta give them credit for that. Let's start the thing off, Tyler. Panthers did win the game, 33-30. Both teams threw and ran the ball pretty well, as you can see. Panthers 237 passing yards, 141 rushing yards. Cardinals 282 passing, 143 rushing. Penalties told the story. The Panthers had 5 penalties for 20 yards. The Cardinals had 7 penalties for 78. Both pretty even in the red zone. So you got yourselves a close game. I think the difference was basically the quarterback play. It was good across the board, but one quarterback just outshined all the rest. And Tyler, you ready to get to that?
Let's get to it.
Let's talk about it, man. The quarterbacks shine in this one. Carson Beck got the start for the Cardinals. Let's start with him. He was 15 for 19, 188 yards and a touchdown. He only played the first half. 3 scoring drives. One touchdown drive was a 96-yard touchdown drive. He hit a beautiful pass for 46 yards up the seam on the left side of the field. Tyler, what do you think about Carson Beck?
Man, the arm looks healthy. That's the first thing I noticed. Like, it's crazy what months off work can do for your arm. That's all I say. So,
I watched every single game Carson Beck played in last year because I'm a Miami Hurricane fan. And I could tell, like, towards the end of the year, his arm talent was going down. Like, his arm was wearing off. They had him on, like, a little pitch count early in the season. Then in the middle of the season, they kind of ramped it up a little bit. Then we got to the playoffs, or close to the playoffs toward the end of the year. They're trying to taper it back down. He looked great, man. I'm glad he got some rest because he played long into the season. Like I said, he got to the national championship game. Then he went to all the postseason bowls for the players. Then he went to the NFL Combine. And he really just he didn't have a lot of time off. So he looked good at the Combine. Pretty sure he was on pitch count most of the summer with the Cardinals. He been looking good in the summer with the Cardinals. And the rookie camps, looked good in mini camp, looked good in training camp, looked good in the preseason game. Right there at the bottom, it says stock up for Carson Beck. I'm telling you right now, man, I think this man's a starting quarterback in this league. And I'm still waiting on somebody to tell me what's the difference between him and Fernando Mendoza. Still waiting on him.
he's definitely a starting quarterback. Like, the Cardinals drafted him for a reason. Like, they're not. I don't think they're looking for a quarterback next year in the draft. I think they're going to build up his offensive line. I think they proved it, taking one in the first round. So, Jacoby Brissett, you might got your extension, but you might not be there long.
I think they do walk out Jacoby Brissett to start the year. Not sure how many games he starts though. Might need to do an over under with Carson Beck game started. So I might have to look into that in the future. See this on draft picks because I think there's a chance this man might play more games than we give him credit for. The pass he hit to Jalen Brooks for 46 yards. Shout out to Brooks for catching that pass for one and taking that hit.
That was a tough hit.
Afterward, yeah, that was a tough hit. And like 32 for the Panthers was like bleeding from the head after that hit. Crazy. It was all over his jersey and stuff. But that pass was the exact same pass Carson Beck missed on in that championship game against Indiana when he threw the pick. Looks like he's learned from his mistakes, corrected the pass. The exact same pass. Just going the opposite way. And he nailed it, man. It was a perfect throw, perfect catch. And that's the guy watching film.
You got to talk about that pass to for Hecko too. For Hecko in the end zone, right, the right pylon. That was a great pass.
Oh yeah, yeah. He was doing that all last year though. And I'm like, man, this is a good quarterback, man. It's a first round quarterback in my opinion. Carson Beck. He should win the first round. He got that kind of talent to me. But let's not just talk about Carson. There was another quarterback on the field. Our guy, your main guy, Haynes King, 21 for 34, 180 yards, 2 touchdowns, 39 rushing yards, plus another rushing touchdown. Led the Panthers on a game-winning touchdown drive when he ran it in the end zone to win the game. Had a 28-yard run on 3rd and 14. Stock is up. Haynes King went undrafted, Tyler.
I know.
We were both surprised about that. What do you think about him last night?
Man, I said this is a top 5 quarterback in a draft last year. I don't think nobody would believe me. I mean, what was the thing all along last year? He ain't got no talent around him. And what he do? Took him to 9 straight wins. Obviously, they lost a couple of games because he was getting banged up. But Haynes King is a top 5 quarterback. He is a starting quarterback in this league. If he gets cut from the Panthers, I could see him going to the Vikings maybe. Because I think Kevin O'Connell could unlock Haynes King if Kyler or just McCarthy don't work out. But back to this though, this dude's a baller. And Bryce Young, you can Kenny Pickett, you're not the starter, you're not the backup. Haynes King will be the backup quarterback. Bryce Young, if Haynes King's playing like this, you are on a short leash. That's all I gotta say. Because they didn't offer you the extension for a reason.
Not you putting your boy Bryce Young on a short lease.
Hey, they didn't offer him an extension for a reason.
I'm trying not to get too caught up in one preseason game, but this is about what I expect from Haynes King. The man is good, man. I don't understand what everybody talking about when they talking about this guy. I think this dude's a baller. He just knows how to play football. He's gutsy. He's a guy I would love to have on my team. Another guy I think should be starting in the NFL somewhere in a couple of years. Did he do well? We'll get to that later about the storyline that I think Haynes King might have created for the Panthers. But let's just talk about some of the guys that shine for the Panthers in this matchup. Running back Miles Davis, man, 4 carries, 53 yards, 13.2 yard average. I think he was pretty good. He was probably the best running back on the field. Jimmy Horn Jr., 4 catches, and the 4 interesting catches too. 2 of them were pretty tough. I think Zachary Wheatley, 8 tackles, 1 forced fumble. I think he also shined out pretty good. I also like the D tackle rotation for the Panthers with Harrison Hunt, Cam Jackson, and I think they threw in Lee Hunter at some point.
Yeah, Lee Hunter was good Lee Hunter was good in those rundowns. I gotta give it to him.
He had I think he had 1 tackle in the game, but he did his job. He stuffed the run. He clogged the middle. That's basically what they wanted to do. And so I like the young D tackles they got. But I'll let you talk. Tell me about some Panthers that signed in the game. You can talk about these guys you want to.
I said Jimmy Horn got to step up because Brazo's out. So and then I think Xavier Legette's gonna be out for a little bit. So Jimmy Horn, he's got to step up. He showed up a little bit. I want to give it to. They got an edge rusher like a Rook Moore or something like that. He's gonna have to step up because we know that Soren's out with the ACL tear. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be a good thing. I want to give a shout out to Will Lee, Mississippi State, drafted for a lot of Panthers, I think, in the 5th or 6th round. Will Lee, cornerback. He's going to step up, too, because we know that Jason Hornet can get hurt at any time. So these reps are important for him.
Well, do we know how long Chris Brazel's going to be out?
They said this season.
They confirmed it, okay.
Yeah, they confirmed it,
yep. Panthers already getting hard with the injury bug. Interested to see where this team lands at in a tougher division. I think the South should be NFC South should be a little tougher than it was last year. So I'd like to see where the Panthers end up. Moving on, some Cardinal players who shine. Carson Beck had a good first half, but Caden Slovis, he kept it going in the second. 9 for 10, 106 yards and a touchdown. Bam Knight played a lot of reps, 12 carries, 60 yards. Like I talked about earlier, Jalen Brooks, 3 catches, 99 yards, former Cowboy. He had, like I said, the big 46-yard catch. He had a nice little game. I don't think he played in the second half. I didn't see him in the second half, but he was popping off the screen in the first half. Also, Austin Keys, he played a lot of reps. 11 tackles, but even better in coverage with 2 pass breakups. Anybody stood out to you for the Cardinals?
Oh, I was watching the Cardinals. I was just thinking, like, Chase Basanta stood out really good. Like, he had a really good first half at right guard. He did fantastic. I was just trying to figure out why. I know that Bam Knight got most of the carries in the game, but we got 4 running backs already on the team that's probably going to guarantee to make the team. I think those guys should be getting some reps.
It's funny you should bring it up, Tyler, because that is our next slide. Storylines coming out for the Cardinals after this game. Could Carson Beck possibly be the Week 1 starter? I think we both believe he should be a starter, but probably not Week 1. I'll let you give your take on it though.
Yeah, I think he should be a. I don't, you got Jacoby Brissett for a reason. You believe he can win games. Let him go out there and play. I think Jacoby Brissett is a pretty good quarterback. He can definitely win you some games. And if he's still winning, I think he should play. But if he go on like a 2 or 3 game losing streak, that's when you start bringing up Carson back. You are in a tough.
Yeah, I don't know.
You are in a tough division.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know when the bye week is, but I would circle somewhere around that date if the Cardinals don't seem to be winning games. Um, I think they're gonna be better than they were last year. That offense
definitely.
look like for preseason football, the offense looks to be pretty in tune. They played really good. They had some crazy play calling going on out there. Like they did not keep it vanilla. They opened it up. So
Well, this is the thing though. With Jonathan Gannon there, they had a top 10 defense with Jonathan Gannon there. Now they got Mike LaFleur. So they still have a top 10 offense, but what's the defense gonna look like? That's what we gotta look at.
we'll see. Could they be a surprise team? I think if the Cardinals win, you leave Jacoby Brissett in there as a starter if they contend for a playoff spot. But if things fall off the rails, you got to see what you got in Carson Beck against. I would love to see what Carson Beck can do against the Rams.
And
It's tough ass.
I don't mean like if they're losing by 2-3 points or like a touchdown or something. Like if he's like literally out there stinking it up, like if he's keeping y'all competitive, I don't think Carson Beck should play.
I think that if they get out of the playoff race, I think you should see what you got in Carson Beck.
Which could possibly be because they're the fourth worst team in their division.
Both statements are true, no matter how you say it.
Yep.
Fourth best or fourth worst. So it's the same thing.
So they really gonna lose, but anything can happen.
The next one was, what does the running back room look like? Jeremiah Love, Connor, you got Algieri, and you got Bam Knight. Those 4 guys right there.
And
Knight is the only one.
And Demarcada.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I think he's on the outside looking in.
I think he's on. I think Bam's Knight's on the outside looking in because Demarcada got hurt last week in camp. So I think Knight is the outside looking in.
Which is why he probably played the most reps, huh?
Right.
We'll see. So
And they said I read a headline that said Tyler Algier will get the goal line touches. So if you're in fantasy, do not draft the Cardinals running back. It's not looking good for you if that's the case.
Yeah, I would stay away from this Cardinals running back room unless I was just like in dire straits for a running back. I think James Conner should be the goal line back, but that's just me. But Tyler Algier, I mean, I like him. He went there for a reason. He went there to be the starting running back.
He don't want to be there now.
He does not want to be there now, and that's the reason why I would not draft him. I wouldn't play a guy who doesn't want to be there. He doesn't seem to be. He won't be very reliable, if you ask me. So, yeah, I'm interested to see what the running back room shakes out to be. Offensive line, can it be serviceable? It looked pretty good in the Hall of Fame game. It was a preseason game. It was guys out, but like you said, Chase Wisconsin's looked pretty good. I think they need some more pieces.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think if this offensive line stays upright and keeps their quarterback upright? What do you think could happen?
They could be in the hunt for a playoff race. I'll give them that.
So you think that's the only issue, the offensive line? You think?
I think the issues was last year was offensive line. They draft Spencer Forno, if I'm not mistaken.
No, they drafted Fano went to the Browns, right? Right.
Who's their first round pick? Wasn't it Love? Jeremiah Love. Jeremiah Love. The offensive line was the problem last year, but I think they did address it in free agency in the draft. I think this season is can the offense just be good? Because we saw Mike Wilson go off. They didn't have a quarterback last year, so I don't know.
But they're a mixed bag.
So the defense, we know the defense is there. Well, it was last year.
See what she was like. If it can be, if the defense can be 75% of what it was last year, and this offense can be twice as good as it was last year, I know it's a big ask, but
So at least put up 20 points at least.
Yeah, I mean, I think he got a pretty good team. This is still a tough division in football, but could they sneak up on the 49ers and beat them? I think so.
They
I think they
definitely
could
could. They definitely
fight for
could.
third best team in the division.
They could. Especially with all the injuries.
Yeah, I think the Seahawks and Rams pretty much got the top two locked up, but I think they can fight with the 49ers for a spot. That's just me. Let's go on to the Cardinals. Did Haynes King do enough to force a battle for the backup quarterback spot with Kenny Pickett?
Oh yeah. We know what Kenny Pickett is.
Do you think
Super Bowl champion Kenny Pickett? I'll say.
Say it again.
Super Bowl champion Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, well, he didn't really start at quarterback, but okay.
Got
Hey,
it.
if you say so. I know they got the extra preseason game because they played the Hall of Fame game.
Yep.
Do you think they do with 3 games to go? You think they do one with Bryce, one with Haynes, and one with Kenny? Like each getting the start. Even we know Bryce Young's gonna be the starter,
Yeah.
but
I think Bryce will play one drive or one quarter in the last game just to get him ready for the first week. But I think besides that, you're mostly looking at Kenny Pickett, Haynes King, and they have one more quarterback. I can't think of his name right now. I think you would mostly see them.
okay,
I can see
thinking-
Kenny Pickett playing the next whole half of the next game, and then Haynes King the second half of that game.
I think they should give Haynes King the start at some point. Like just
Yeah.
see what he can do.
Yeah,
That's just my thinking. Jonathan Brooks did not play the other day, but he has been shining in camp. There's talks that he's been splitting reps with RB1. Chuba Hubbard, we know how good Jonathan Brooks was coming out of college. They had the bad knees, a couple of injuries there. Tyler, is there a running back battle brewing in Carolina?
I would say it's one brewing, but I think they'll do what a lot of teams starting to do is just split RB1 carries to just preserve the running backs. But with that, if that's the case, you got a 2-headed monster.
I feel I can get with that.
And I wouldn't. If I'm honestly, I would not play Brooks in the preseason game.
I don't think they plan on it.
Because
I don't think they plan on it.
I don't trust him just yet.
Last thing, with the injuries on the offensive line for the Panthers, missing their left tackle, what does this offensive line look like against a better pass rush, possibly in the regular season?
I don't think it's going to be good. I think they need to sign one more person and go out and find somebody or try to get somebody come out of retirement because it didn't look good in the Hall of Fame game. So
I agree with you on that.
the run blocking,
Hey.
the run blocking looked great, but just the pass rush.
After 2 weeks of 1 or 2 weeks of camp, probably one. I think it's probably been 2 weeks of camp. Where do you think the Panthers finish in the division right now?
I think they finished. I still got them finishing it first, even with the
Still
injuries.
finish first.
Because I believe they'll bring in a wide receiver.
Okay, I'm okay with that. I'll take that, man. I still believe in the Saints. I still think the Saints will win the division. We'll see how it goes. I'll ride with them all summer. I'm not gonna change yet. I'm gonna see what the preseason look like. I reserve the right to change my mind then. That's all I got, man. You got anything else you want to say?
Don't let me down, Panthers.
With that, thanks for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate all the love and support. Go Panthers, go Cardinals. Shout out to Haynes King, Carson Beck. Who was better, Haynes King or Carson Beck?
You asking me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say they're about the same because since Beck didn't play the whole game, I'm saying that they're the same right now.
I'm going to get the edge to Beck since he played against more NFL players than Haynes King did.
I mean, Haynes King came in the second quarter.
Well, Beck started. I'm going to give him the edge.
We know
I'm
why
pretty sure it was more.
We know why you're picking Beck. It's okay.
I'm just saying it was more competitive players on the field when Beck was in the game. I'm not taking anything from Haynes King.
Okay,
I love Haynes King.
It's okay.
He's a hell of a player. I like Haynes King. I thought he should have been drafted. I'm gonna ride. So I think Carson Beck was better though. With that, we out. Peace.